Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I did a video earlier saying that you should, when you have a person with a disability, you should focus on that person with a disability, which is true. Okay, I'm not saying that people that don't have their own lives or anything like that. I'm not saying don't focus on yourself every once in a while, but when you're around that person with a disability that has the disability, that person with a disability doesn't always want to hear what you're going through and how your struggles are, because that person with a disability already is struggling as it is. Okay? Times are hard for everybody, not just people with disabilities and not just people without disabilities. It's hard for everybody. But when you're focusing on what you want and what you think is best for that child or the person with a disability, when they get older, or if they get old enough to understand, all you're going to do is push them away. Yeah, it's okay to focus on yourself every once in a while, but that person with a disability needs you, okay? And they have wants and they have needs and they have aspirations for themselves too. It's not always about what you want for that individual, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is push the person with the disability away, and you won't see that person anymore, because they're eventually going to get wise to what you're doing. I've done it. I've seen people around me do it, and I've still seen people around me do it. It's called resentment. And that's not what you want, okay? You want to focus on you, but you also want to focus on the person with a disability. Because if you don't, they're going to resent you. And that's not a very good feeling. Because once you resent that person that's doing that to you, and you don't want nothing to do with them, they're going to wonder why. And then you have to wonder to yourself, what did I do to that individual to make them feel that way? And then you're going to sit back to yourself and think. So when you sit back and you talk about yourself and your struggles, there's always people worse than you struggling, because having a disability is not easy, okay? Yeah, we have help with a lot of things that people without disabilities do not, but no, we should be treated as normally as you and everybody else. So I'm not aiming this at anybody. I just know how that feels, and not everybody's going to resent you for what you do. But if you're wise enough, if that individual is wise enough to realize what you're doing, they're going to say, hey, this ain't about me. Is it about you or is it about me? You know, and if they are wise enough to realize that, that's just going to push them away. So I just wanted to let everybody know that focus on you and the individual with the disability at the same time, not just you and what you can get out of the person with the disability. Because that happens all the time, believe it or not. It happens all the time. And it's not a very good feeling. Okay? So, this is my third video today. We will start doing more videos. I just really am limited on what I can do because of my internet service. So, if I can do 3 or 4 videos a day, I will. And I want to say something else too while I'm on the stream. I've noticed that my videos are dwindling. It's always going to happen. But some of the things I say are from the heart and from what I've been through and I've seen what other people go through. I'm not trying to make anybody unsubscribe or anything like that. That's the least I want to do. I want to try to help people. And I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not doing anything like that. Hopefully, one day it'll turn into that. But right now, that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on helping people realize what they do to people with disabilities, whether it's without intent or with intent. Okay? If you always talk about what yourself and what you can get out of the person with a disability and you try to control that person, it's just going to push them away one day. It may not happen right away because you have control of that person, but when they start realizing, hey, I'm not getting as much out of this as I should. So that's not what you want to do, okay? You don't want to control, you want to help, okay? And that's what I'm here for. Thank you, and please remember to like and subscribe and share the videos. Thank you very much. Have a great day.